So the Attack on Titan anime finally revealed the origin of the founding Titan. It's this bizarre looking creature called Hallucigenia. But why did Isayama choose this animal? Is it just because its body shape resembles that of a spine? Well, that could be the only reason, but I think there is more to it. I mean, after all, the origin of the Titans has probably been the biggest mystery throughout the story up to this point. I just can't imagine that an author who puts so much effort and detail into his creation like Isayama would choose Hallucigenia only based on its appearance. But what else is there to it? Hallucigenia is, or rather was, an invertebrate. In a broad sense, the term invertebrate is used for organisms lacking a spine. Which I think is the first cool detail Isayama included, since the way a Titan forms, it kinda looks like the human host is acting as the Titan's spine, which would make a lot of sense since Hallucigenia can't bring a spine to the table. But that's not all. Fossils aren't always preserved perfectly, which is especially true for invertebrates whose bodies are often made up of soft tissues. Therefore, it is quite frequent for such fossils to be incomplete. That was the case for Hallucigenia. The first fossils discovered didn't show the 2 rows of legs but only one, which is why the defensive spikes on its back were misinterpreted as legs. Also, they quite literally had it backwards, since at first the rear end of the animal was thought to be its head because the head wasn't preserved in a lot of early fossils. Later they discovered the real head, which also features a pair of eyes and, depending on how you look at it, a cute or very discomforting smile. Overall, the scientific history of Hallucigenia shows a lot of twists and turns. I could imagine Isayama choosing Hallucigenia deliberately for this reason, because it resembles the way he chose to reveal the twists and turns of his own story. A new piece of information could turn the understanding of the entire thing upside down. Also, Hallucigenia is thought to have evolved during the Cambrian explosion, which took place about 541 million years ago, making it quite old, but it still managed to survive in a world of Attack on Titan for such a long time, resembling one of the core themes of Attack on Titan: survival. Being a marine animal, Hallucigenia also has a connection to Eren's and Armin's dream about the ocean. Only by attaining the power of the Titans, so in a way only through Hallucigenia's help, Eren and Armin both gain the means to achieve their dream of reaching the sea. And speaking of dreams, Hallucigenia got its name for its dreamlike appearance, since it looks like something you would see while having a hallucination. The last reason I think Hallucigenia was a good choice was that this animal is not exactly well known. If Isayama had chosen a more familiar animal, it might have come with associations already attached to it. That this would be the case for Hallucigenia was very unlikely. I actually really liked this reveal, and it wasn't at all what I expected when I started watching Attack on Titan in 2013. I expected it to be much more based in mythology. I like how Isayama fused myth and science with this reveal, but I think a more mythological approach could have been quite interesting as well. So that was my take on why I think Hallucigenia was a good choice and why Isayama chose this animal. Let me know in the comments what you think about this choice. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and thank you so much for watching. Anyway, farewell.